everybody, it's Stephen Nelson. This is Full Time Devils, and these are the 10 problems that José Mourinho needs to fix at Manchester United this season. In at number 10, José Mourinho needs to get the crowd on their feet. Under Louis van Gaal, we saw an oppressing, possession, boring style of football that led to so many nil-nils at half-time. We saw barely any goals. People were disgruntled, people was getting angry. It just wasn't the same Old Trafford. People was actually falling asleep during the matches. Now, José Mourinho's sides are not always known as the most exciting, but that first Chelsea side, the one that won back-to-back Premier League titles, they did not put people to sleep, and that's what we need to see back at Old Trafford this season. In at number 9, the Manchester United Academy, the famous Manchester United Academy. Now, this was a cause for concern amongst a lot of fans when Jose was appointed. Is he going to respect the youth? Is he going to respect the heritage of Manchester United? And the perception is that we're not as good as we once were. That's because City brief every time their under-10s win a throw-in. Now, we're not like that. The recent appointment of Nicky Butt as Director of Academy is a step in the right direction. It means that someone's taking control of it. But as a figurehead of the club, Jose Mourinho needs to make sure that the Manchester United Academy is respected and back at the place as the best academy in the country like it once was. Number 8, signings. Now, there was a lot of talk that some of the signings that we've seen under Louis van Gaal's reign, the likes of Falcao and Di Maria, were Woodward signings. Players that were signed because they might sell shirts and because they were big names, not necessarily players that the manager wanted or needed into his squad. There was also some talk that some of the players that went last summer were to clear the wage bill and not because the manager wanted them to go. Now, Jose Mourinho, when he comes in, needs to take control of this. The level of signings needs to go up, and he needs to have complete control to assemble the squad that he needs to get us back to the very top. 7, Wayne Rooney. Now, this is a pivotal season for Wayne Rooney at Manchester United. Jose Mourinho needs to decide if he's going to be the main focus of the club and where that's going to be in terms of position. Is it going to be up front or is it going to be in midfield? Or he needs to find him a new club and get rid of him quickly. Because Wayne Rooney is not going to be a bit part player for Manchester United. It literally is an all or nothing. There is no in between. He's not going to be happy sitting on the bench watching everybody else play. So in pre-season, Jose Mourinho needs to decide whether Wayne Rooney is going to be a focal point or a problem and get rid of him. Big season for Wayne Rooney and Jose Mourinho. In at number 6, noisy neighbours. Now, City have been making a lot of noise recently, and the appointment of Pep Guardiola has got them thinking that they're some sort of big deal. The press are already making it all about Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho going into the next Premier League season. The first and easiest win that Jose Mourinho can have is to silence Pep Guardiola and the City fans off the pitch and then beat them early in the season when we play them. We all know there's not that many of them, but they do think a lot of themselves at the moment. Number 5, goals. We scored 49 goals in the Premier League last season. I can remember when Cristiano Ronaldo scored 42 on his own. The 2012 Real Madrid team under Jose Mourinho set a record of 109 goals scored in the league. That's the level of goal scoring that we need to get back to. I want to see Manchester United turn up and steamroller these lower level sides and get back to the way we used to win. In at number 4, club stature. Now, we bill ourselves as the biggest club in the world, but our recent performances in the Champions League don't really match up to that, do they? The way we conduct ourselves in the transfer market is an absolute laughingstock compared to the likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Juventus and Barcelona. They just seem to get whoever they want. We seem to get linked to everybody and end up with no one. That needs to change. We need to start acting like we're the biggest club in the world because that's where we should be. Number 3, David De Gea. The best thing that Mourinho could do at the moment is to make sure he stays for the best years of his career. Without him, we'd slip to about 10th, let alone 5th. But with him, we can go on and win the league in the next couple of seasons, I'm sure of it. Number 2, the backroom staff. There's been an absolute merry-go-round of staff in recent years with all the changes in managers. The saga of Ryan Giggs, the absolute clowns in Jimmy Lumsden and Steve Round. There's no experts, there's no one at the top of their game at Manchester United, and that's something that Jose Mourinho needs to change. If there's a strength and conditioning guy in the NFL that's at the top of his field, let's get him. We've only just started recruiting analysts this season. Why are we not doing that? Jose Mourinho needs to put a stamp on it and make Manchester United's backroom staff the number 1 in the world, and that'll help us on the pitch. In at number 1, the most important problem for Jose Mourinho to solve at Manchester United this season and going forward is trophies. Manchester United are known for being the most successful team in England. That needs to continue. It's been 40 long days at the time of recording since we won the FA Cup, but that's not the sort of trophy that we aspire to be winning on a regular basis. Manchester United are about winning leagues and being competitive, if not winning the Champions League. That is the number 1 thing that Jose Mourinho needs to do, regardless of anything else at Manchester United. His reign will only be considered a success if he brings us 21-4. That's our top 10 problems that Jose Mourinho needs to solve at Manchester United. If you've got any that we've maybe missed, any that you think are pressing concerns for us, bang it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, comment and share it. Like, actually press the share button and show your friends as well. We'll be back with loads of more stuff, well, all the time. So make sure you keep it locked to Full Time Devils. We'll see you soon.
I'm Adam McCullough, and it is a sad day today. Ryan Giggs has ended his 29-year association with Manchester United.